on. So for what we discussed, we know how to create a, resource, your own resource, and how to mock up the data, and how we can uh, insert a student in an existing list. Okay, so if you see the mockup client, we have written something like return student list, and another one is returning the specific student list. Like if, for example, if I'm sending someone's name, it has written the other student alone. And this method is basically we created for inserting a student. Okay, we tried this and we tried this, and now we have to try how we are going to perform this. Okay, but here the problem is, in previous two cases we are not passing any parameters, and the first case we are not passing any parameters, and here we are passing a XML DTO, but here we are passing a string name. Okay, so we are going to see how we are going to pass the parameter. Like we used to talk about uh, query string, right? In the URL we'll put a question mark and we'll send the request. So the same way we have a different options here to adapt the query string parameter. All, let's go ahead and create a method. As usual, let me create a method for fetching the specific student information. Okay, I'm gonna write public and it is going to return a student again. Student, get student. Okay, here I'm going to pass a name. Okay, it's going to return some student. Okay, so how we are going to call the method? We have a mockup reference here. Inside the mockup we have a method to retrieve the student name alone, I mean student detail alone. So let's call the method dot, come on, it's a bit slow, just bear a while. Okay, mockup dot get student, which will accept the input parameter, and it will return the student. So I'm putting it here. Okay, now the method is written, but it is not a API method, so we need to make sure it's an API method. So we have to put the protocol and produces and the path. Okay, so let me use get here, and so I need to specify the path. Okay, so path, so we need to specify the path, which path I'm going to use it. Okay, I have a student API. Inside the student API I have to call something else also, so I'm going to use the student API, and I'm going to use something else. See here, just put a slash, and if you open close curly braces, if you provide some information inside in this particular curly braces, those are considered as a parameter from the API or the client. Okay, so I can simply specify as a name. So this name it will be passed as an input for the get student method. But the problem is, I don't know what is path, and this method doesn't have any aware of what is the path and all. So we need to cast the name and assign it to the method input. Okay, so for to achieve that, we have a annotation called PathParam, so which will casting the input from the client and passing it to my method. Okay, so I'm going to use the PathParam, and here is an there's a problem here. See, PathParam, it's available in two packages, javax.websocket and javax.webservice.rs, but make sure you are choosing javax.ws.rs. Okay, if you choose something else, it won't compile while doing the runtime, while it will throw an exception. So here inside you need to specify what is the parameter name, which is nothing but which you provided in the curly braces here, and you need to provide here. So this data casted by this PathParam and assign it to my name, this string parameter. Okay, so now everything looks good. Okay, as I said, always go for a build. Build project. So build is done. I'm going to start my server. It's take a while, just give me a minute. Okay, let's see console. So meanwhile, you just see the console, what is happening here. So starting server engine, I think, yeah. Okay, the server started. Okay, now we can run the application. Run as server. Java Jersey, and my name is, this is my student API. Since I'm passing some parameter, I'm not going to use the browser, I'm going for the web client. Okay, we're gonna use the our Postman protocol. Postman. Let's close this, open the Postman, and put your enter URL here. So if you see, this is my path student API, and slash the parameter which is providing it here, that is the input value. Okay, so what are the things that are available in my list? I have a student list. I have Arun, Chris, and Phil. Okay, I'm going to retrieve the Phil student. Okay, so open and slash and pass Phil and trigger it. So what is happening? 404 not found. Okay, why it is not returning? Okay, that's my bad. See the URL, demo REST API, web student API. Inside that, we need to have a student API slash fill. Just trigger it. Okay, now response. Okay, what else is wrong? Okay, it's again the issue with the URL. So demo REST API web resource, and what is my, okay, this is my, okay, and inside the student service API, I'm calling student API. Under the student API, yeah, this, I think this will help. Let me change it to fill. Okay, what else is wrong? So what is saying? Status is okay. Standard HTTP successful. Okay, this looks good. Okay, so what else is missing here? Just go and see, check the URL. See, this is my student service API, which is nothing but the path. The other path, which is nothing but subpath is student API slash fill. It looks good to me. Okay, I don't find any issues. Okay, sometimes the cache will play with us. Okay, let's copy, create a new window, and paste it here. Send. See, as I said, now it's an issue with the cache. See, okay. So when I pass the fill, I got the information about the fill Colson. Let me pass this parameter. See, I'm getting the different parameter. Okay, this is how you need to pass a parameter using PathParam. Like PathParam, we have different kind of params. We will see it in the upcoming videos. And please try it yourself and let me know if you have any issues. And please do subscribe my channel. Thank you.